What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do a brief little overview of the part 2 of the celebration, so you guys know what to expect. You guys know what is right around the corner and coming up. So we'll jump right in here. So obviously we're going to be getting some more missions. We are going to be getting a new team co-op campaign. This was kind of a cool little thing that they usually do during the anniversary celebrations. I'm actually going to switch to in-game really quick because it'll be easier for me to show you guys how this works. I just want to do a brief overview for it because I think it's a pretty cool thing that they include. So if you go to your missions tab here, and then you click on this campaign missions button at the bottom, this is where you access this. So there are personal missions and team mission tabs up here at the top. So the personal missions are obviously you have to complete 50 stages. Basically, you just had to do any 50 stages, and then or complete any stage 50 times, right? And then as a group, you and the team that you were paired up with, it's 30-player team, had to complete 600 missions. And then there are various rewards that you would complete as you got through different steps, different like progressive steps throughout it. And there's also this little ranking thing, which I love ranking stuff. That's my favorite. I love the spirit of competition. So basically, however many stages you played were, cumulatively added up, and then the top-ranking players were given a few, little additional prizes, some extra Kais and Zennies and things like that. So yeah, that is basically that. I just wanted to show you guys that really quick. But yeah, so the first, second, and third place players got a sticker and a few extra Kais and stuff, and then 4th, 5th, and 6th through 10th, and so on. So yeah, those are kind of cool. Definitely an incentive to play more during the anniversary, so something to keep in mind if you're interested in the extra little rewards there. Okay, so this is a cool thing that is coming as well. All the free-to-play units that you should have been grinding up during part 1, hopefully you were proactive about that, and you were able to get these units grinded up, because they're all going to be getting their Dokkan Awakenings now in part 2 here. So, the Goku and Chi-Chi and the Vegeta and Bulma are going to be able to Dokkan Awaken into TURs, and then, the Vegeta, Trunks, and Gohan, Trunks, and Goten here are going to Dokkan Awaken into an LR. This is exciting for me because once they Dokkan Awaken, they get their full link sets, so I'm going to be able to start link leveling them. I didn't bother link leveling them yet because they're still missing a link or two, and if I do that, then all their links are going to be at level 10, except for like the 1 or 2 new ones they get when they Dokkan Awaken, and then they're going to be have one link at level 1, and you essentially have to regrind them all over again. So I will be doing that as soon as they get their Dokkan Awakenings. That way in part 3, when they get their EZAs, and I do the showcases on them, they'll already be link level 10 and ready to go. So now the really exciting stuff here, we are finally getting some of these EZAs to drop. So we are going to have the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here, the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and the Physical Omega Shenron. This is the... Oh, okay, so yeah. So there's going to be a Dokkanfest banner here that you can summon on. You can, I wouldn't recommend it, but the only featured units on the banner are the 4 units getting their EZAs. The Omega Shenron and the SS4 Gogeta, and then the God Goku and Vegeta here are getting their EZAs. Now this Tech God Vegeta, or Tech God Goku, is absolutely insane. He is so meta relevant and so like usable in a ton of different content. They kind of did the Vegeta dirty. He honestly isn't that good. These two are really good, but they're very limited to specific category teams, and they don't have the most relevant place in the current meta, so they do kind of fall off after the anniversary. They're usable in some of the new missions for stuff that come out during the anniversary, but post-anniversary, yeah, they do kind of fall off a little bit. So I definitely wouldn't recommend spending any stones on this, especially considering the only unit you really need and want to go for is just a banner unit that you can pull on any banner anyway. So yeah, I would definitely say stay away from this banner if you can help it. But obviously, if you're itching to get those units, or if you need it for collection purposes, then it's there. You can summon on it. Okay, and so then we have the 2 Extreme Z battles as well. One of them is going to be for the God Goku and Vegeta here. So this one's fun. The weakness is Pure Saiyans. So everyone should be able to do this because you just need Pure Saiyans cards. I don't imagine this is going to be too difficult for anybody. There's tons of busted Pure Saiyans, especially because you can just use the Anniversary LRs. They're both on Pure Saiyans. So there you go. If you manage to pull even one of them, then this is going to be free. For sure. And then for this Extreme Z battle, I believe the weakness is Shadow Dragon Saga here. Shadow Dragon Saga, yes. So the LR Super Saiyan 4s are actually on Shadow Dragon Saga as well. So this is going to be not too hard, I imagine, as well. Okay, so we are getting a few new stages in the red zone. So for the movie edition here, we are getting... So we already have Turles and Lord Slug. We're going to be getting the Cooler stage here and the Android 13 stage. Neither of these stages are too tough. These are definitely still pretty manageable. Cooler can hit pretty hard here. But he gives you this countdown super where he does the 3, 2, 1 and then he does the powerful super attack. So he gives you plenty of time to kill him before you have to deal with that. And you just have this AGL Naze here as the only AGL enemy. So you can bring a lot of STR units if you want to be able to, you know, tank well against him and do a lot of damage and stuff. So this fight isn't too tough. It can catch you off guard if you're not careful, but if you bring a really, really strong team, especially with a 200% lead, you're not going to struggle too much in this. And then the Android 13, they kind of screwed up when they made him. Because the last 2 fights are both AGL, just bring tech units. That's all you have to do. I would say to bring the LR Gods. The only problem is the last 2 phases both cancel dodge. And that is a big part of the defensive capability that they have, is they depend on dodging. So they won't be able to do that here, so keep that in mind. But, you know, like the new tech Goku and Gohan LR, the Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan, that's an amazing tech unit that you could bring. Also, the Tech Ultimate Gohan is really, really good. So yeah, there are quite a few good tech units that you could bring to demolish this stage. That one is definitely not going to be too tough for people. And then for the GT side of things, we are getting the Rildo fight here. Rildo isn't too tough. You know, these are still some of the earlier stages, so these enemies aren't hitting like insanely hard or anything. Also, the final phase is tech here, so you can bring a lot of int units with you to help out, because there's no physical fight that is going to be tearing you up beforehand, right? So you should be okay to bring a lot of physical units. The only thing that is tough about him is that he has character locking. So he is going to be locking your units up and screwing up your rotations. So just keep that in mind. If you do have a weak link on the team, then they can get caught for sure. And now this is where it gets really tough. Baby is actually a really, really tough fight. This fight is kind of insane. So again, you can bring a lot of physical units. There is no STR fight here, so you can definitely load up on physical units. The last 2 fights are going to be int here, but it is by no means free, because he has this attack all that he can launch multiple times per turn. So if you get unlucky and he is launching this AoE attack against you multiple times in a turn, you can die very, very quickly, especially because he can stun as well. So along with doing a ton of damage, he can also slow down your ability to do damage because he can stun your hardest hitters. So yeah, this baby is nothing to scoff at. This is where you definitely want to be careful. I think this is where the red zone status really starts to kick in, and we are going to feel the pain on global of how hard the red zone actually is. I am definitely a little bit worried about this stage of all of them. So yeah, then obviously we'll be getting the rest of the stages, the final 3 stages in each of these during part 3 of the anniversary. As well, we are going to be getting some more missions to complete for the Legendary Goku and Legendary Vegeta events here. So for the GT Goku event, we are going to be getting... so, where is it? Let's see, right here. So we're going to be getting GT Heroes and GT Bosses. These are the 2 new categories that we will be able to beat them with. This is going to be fun. The GT Heroes category is going to be free because you can use the LR Super Saiyan Force. GT bosses might be a little bit harder, but we do have, like, you know, the Omega Shenron getting his EZA and stuff. You got, like, the Tech Super 17. So there's a few good units on there that could help you out there. So we're going to be getting those two, and then obviously we'll be getting the rest of these three during Part 3. And then for the Vegeta event, let's see, missions, we are going to be getting Super Saiyan 2 and Majin Power. So those are going to be really fun as well. I really like this idea here of being able to do, you know, these stages with these different missions. I hope that they add these to, like, the Red Zone at some point. That'd be fun. Or any other stages that don't have them, like the Epic, you know, the what was it? The Epic Showdown, the where you fight all of the destroyers and all of the, like, the gods from the different universes. Basically, the anniversary event that came out last year. The collection of epic battles is what it was called. But yeah, I hope they add category missions to those at some point too, because these are really fun to take on. It kind of gives new life to the content, because you really only have to beat each Red Zone stage once, and then you're pretty done with it, because it doesn't give you anything additional to beat it ever again, right? So this kind of re-alivens those events. So that is definitely fun. We're going to be getting those. There will be some new stone sales, which is going to be very, very nice. Unfortunately, no additional chances to purchase the purple stone. Just the continued 3 times will be available through the end of the celebration. But there will be some more stone sales, so that we will have, you know, the opportunity to pick up some more stones for the Part 2 summon banner. I'm not going to get into the summon banner here, making an entire separate video, you know, talking about everything that has to do with this summoning banner. So go check that out if you are curious. I'll leave a link in the description for that video as well. So you guys can go ahead and check that out. And then that is pretty much it, because this is the main event here. So, yeah, the Golden Week stuff, this was just for the JP celebration, because Golden Week falls around the time of the JP anniversary. We won't be getting that. But then we will be getting the Kai banner, obviously. We'd get one of those with every new banner that comes out. So really quick, I did want to double mention, I should have probably mentioned this at the beginning, the dates for this part of the celebration. Okay, so the 6th anniversary, as you can see here, the 7th anniversary for us started on the exact same day. It started on July 6th. So that means that we can basically use the 6th anniversary as a copy-paste for the dates of the 7th anniversary, because they always run exactly the same amount of time. So, Part 2 last year started on the 18th, which means this year it should start on the 18th as well. So be ready for all of this content to drop on the 18th at login time. Whenever your login time is, when the day rolls over for you guys, that is when the anniversary should be starting there. So yeah, that is pretty much going to do it. Let me know in the comments how excited you guys are for Part 2, what the, you know, most hype thing is here that you are looking forward to. And that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this one. So if you guys enjoyed what you saw here, then come be a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to get to 77 subscribers by the end of the 7-year anniversary, so smack that red subscribe button. That would help me out a lot. I would greatly appreciate it. And that is going to do it for this one. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.